That will do it for Channel 3 Eyewitness News at 11.
Oh, it was a barn burner in Red Bank tonight. Let's get them to start the show off. What do you say?
You're watching Channel 3. Friday Night Football starts now. Go Red Bank!
Get stuff ready to go. You gotta go.
Channel 3 Eyewitness Sports. This is Friday Night Football with Paul Shaheen, Jill Jelnick, Sammy Kincaid, and Greg Glover. Friday Night Football, brought to you by Food City, value every day. And Chattanooga Area Schools Federal Credit Union, where it pays to be a member. Proud sponsors of high school football. Friday Night Football.
Welcome back, everyone. Fall is officially here. Ragweed needs to go. Friday Night Football is here to stay. We've reached the midway point of the regular season. It's week number 6, and our slate is loaded. You know what comes next. Hit it.
It's time for the Channel 3 Friday Night Football Game of the Week, brought to you by EPB.
Ridgeland comes in 4-0. They can run it and they can stop the run, but that unbeaten defense would face its toughest test to date. Northwest Whitfield's Dominique Sistrunk had 528 yards through 4 games. He's a 220-pound bulldozer strapped to a rocket. It's a good visual, isn't it? Sounds fun to tackle, right? Our Jill Jelnick luckily didn't have to tackle him, but she will tackle our game story. Jill.
Paul, it didn't take long for Ridgeland's running game to wreak havoc in the Bruins' den tonight. The Panthers have been dominant on the ground with their wing T offense through their first couple of games of the season, and tonight was no exception. Navy commit Jalyn Shelton ran for 142 yards and 3 touchdowns, tiring out the Bruins' defense before the second half even started. Northwest Whitfield playing host to region rivals Ridgeland Panthers to open up conference play Friday night. And it would be the Bruins who draw first blood in this one. Quarterback Luke Shiflett finds a wide open Jarrett Staton down the sideline, and he is gone. Northwest Whitfield takes a 7-0 lead, but it wouldn't stay that way for long. Ridgeland scores on their first possession. Quarterback Tanner Hill throws one deep, and junior Stephon Walker is there on the other end to greet it. Ridgeland's running game takes off shortly after that. Navy commit Jalyn Shelton stumbles into the end zone for the 2-yard score. Panthers up 14-7, but the senior running back isn't done yet. Shelton bulldozes his way in for another Ridgeland touchdown. Panthers led 21-7 at the break and then step on the gas the second half. Hill throws one deep, and Walker comes down with the incredible catch, and that would lead to Kennesaw State commit Markeith Montgomery taking care of the rest. Ridgeland runs past Northwest Whitfield 48-7.
That first score not hanging our heads, that's something we talked about yesterday. We feel like we've got a good football team, but our season is going to be defined off of how we persevere during the times that aren't good. It was good to see the kids bounce back and not let that affect them.
Coach Tankersley also told me that Ridgeland has trailed in just 3 games in the past 2 years. 2 of those games they've lost, but tonight's game they came from behind and won, the first time in a while for the Panthers. Again, Panthers moved to 5-0, are still undefeated, and Northwest Whitfield falls to 3-2. Live from Northwest Whitfield High School, Jill Jelnick, Channel 3 Eyewitness Sports.
Thank you, Jill. Impressive win for Ridgeland. No doubt 2 playoff teams right there, though. Moving on. Old region foes and perennial powerhouses battling in Bradley County. A second straight monster game for the Bradley Bears as they welcomed in one of 5A's top dogs, Ray County. 2 big-time offenses, Bradley through the air, Ray County on the ground. We expected a lot of offense, but hardly any in the first. There was this, though. Bradley's Dylan Standifer dump off to Lamerick Tucker, the UTC commit, has that thing called speed. Gone. 67 yards. Bradley led 7-0 at the half. They score a few late. Ray scores 7. The Bears win it 21-7. Sticking in Bradley County now, Walker Valley at Cleveland. Last play before the half. Cleveland leads, and Kelly Kaywood adding on. Nice touch to Michaelius Elder, a 27-yard hookup for 6. The Blue Raiders hit the half up 29-7. Early third. They tell you special teams matters. So does blocking. This is why. And Keegan Jones has a lot of it on this kickoff. Jones also had speed. Ripping off the rear view mirror. Goodbye. Jones down the sideline, 94-yard score. A boatload of scoring in this one, and I mean it. Cleveland by 20, 67-47. On the private side, Baylor playing down a few classes at Chattanooga Christian School. Opening Baylor drive, quarterback Lorenzo White playing Houdini, avoiding the sack on the backfield. One last move, here it comes. Shimmy shake. Oh, long touchdown run. Next Red Raider drive, more groundwork. This time it's Mike Benning. Your friendly reminder that arm tackling does not work, ever. 14-0. CCS is marching now. Baylor on defense, they start swarming. Head to the helmet, balls out, and Jalen Baker has it, and that's trouble for the Chargers because Baker can fly 60 yards, make it 21-0. All Baylor in this one, 42-8 over CCS. Time to hit the scoreboard for the first time tonight. Boyd Buchanan on top of Grace Baptist. Big win, nice win for the Bucks, 23-6. Brainerd on top of East Nashville, 20-12 on the road. Nice win for Brainerd as well. Silverdale blanks Copper Basin, 41-0. Tyner takes care of East Hamilton, 49-0. Signal Mountain falls at East Ridge, a narrow loss, 21-17. Howard at the half over Lancaster Christian, 44-0. Lookout Valley loses at home to Huntland. Marion County dropped on the road by Coalfield, 48-13, your final right there. McCauley downed by Blessed Trinity in Georgia, 45-19. Sale Creek takes care of Pickett, 35-24. Lipscomb Academy walloped by South Pittsburgh. And in Georgia, Calhoun takes care of North Murray, 40-13. Who got nailed? Let's find out.
You got nailed. Covered by Warren and Griffin. 265 Hurt.
Back Tillin, Cargill flipped head below heels by Brandon Davis. Bent all sorts of weird. It's very awkward to watch, but the good news, no one got hurt. Cargill jumps right back up and carried on. He scored quite a few times in that game as well. We will get to that. That was just first down. We plan, as always, to keep the chains moving. Ahead, Whitwell puts its unbeaten streak on the line. Old school rivals meet with Hickson and Red Bank. Two of the county's biggest schools clash. We mentioned it already. Soddy Daisy. And as always, fans, bands, and cheerleaders when Friday Night Football returns.
Cheer on with Channel 3's Cheerleaders of the Week.
Go, let's go! Let's go! Let's go, Trojans! Go! Go, Trojans! 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 Let's go, Trojans! Go, Trojans!
Let's head west now. On 24, something special is brewing in North Marion County. Whitwell entered Week 6 5-0 for the first time in more than 40 years. Whitwell with Polk County in town. We've been talking about it a lot. Here's that Whitwell ground game doing its thing. Josh Wingle around the right side upfield. Call it a 30-yard score, 7-0. Even the special teams producing for the Tigers. Hudson Petty receiving. He'll get tricky with it, faking the reverse. Petty had a seam, and he has the speed to pull it off. Do not look back. Make it 14-0 Whitwell. And check out this sign on the sidelines of the Whitwell fan section. They can't stop what they can't catch. Petty driving that point home one more time. Quick hit to Petty, turn it up, gone again. Whitwell rolls in this one, 41-6. They are 6-0 for the first time on record. Bledsoe at Sequatchie County. Sequatchie up 14-0, under 3 to the half. It's number 45, no name on the roster. Credit for the touchdown, though, punching it in. 21-0 Indians. Third quarter we go. The Indians step it up on defense. Trenton Stockwell was stalking out of nowhere to pick it off. Stockwell would house it for 28-0 Indians lead. Following it up with more defense from Sequatchie. They were rabid out there today. This a blocked punt. Fooled everyone except for Ethan Barker. Barker would cover it up in the end zone. Sequatchie County with ease, 41-7. Ottawa at Soddy Daisy, no longer region rivals, but rivals nonetheless. Soddy's Mr. Do-It-All is off and running. Ty Beck slips a tackle, rumbles for 29 yards. It led to a short field goal. Trojans down 7-3. More Soddy. A great catch upcoming from Bo Blaylock. Check this out. Falls, trips, he's hit, his helmet comes off, but he holds the ball. Hands it to the ref, no big deal. As for the Ottawa offense, Till and Cargill got him going early. 1, 2, 3 missed tackles, followed by a cut on a dime to break a few ankles. Cargill would score. Ottawa loses, according to that score, 42-21. Let's go back to the scoreboard for the second time today. Gordon Lee takes care of Christian Heritage 33-14. Chattooga blanks Gordon Central. Coahulla Creek blanked by Bremen. Dade County blanked by Rockmart. A lot of zeros. Heritage, another 0, but they score 49 over Gilmer. LFO by 3 at Haralson County. Murray County taken down by Adairsville 49-30. Ringgold wins on the road at Sonoraville 31-28. Tryon takes care of North Comp Christian 31-6. Fort Payne, Alabama now taken down by Etowah 21-17, your final score. Time now to jump into the stands. Not much room at this one in the stands, but room enough for our Sammy Kincaid. Sammy returns with Fan Cam at Northwest Whitfield.
Fan Cam, sponsored by Chick-fil-A. Pick up a nugget tray for your next party or event.
It's another week of Fan Cam, and I'm starting out on the home side, and I have with me
Andrew.
And Andrew, y'all are the second team to wear the pro jerseys. What makes you guys the actual pros?
Well, we're the best student section in the area. We have the best turnout, and we're the most hyped, so.
All right, well, can I hear you guys get hyped right now?
Let's go!
Visitor side, and I have with me a very proud family. I have sister, mama, grandma, and aunt. And what is your name?
Dana Fields.
And let's get the proud grandma's name.
Yvonne Strange.
And who is your son?
Jalyn Shelton, number 27.
And is there any words of advice that you have for him tonight?
Run that ball and go Panthers.
All right, well, congrats. You guys are the fans of the game. And if you want to be like them and be the fan of the game next week, don't forget to vote for that game of the week. I'm Sammy Kincaid, Channel 3 Eyewitness Sports.
Greg Glover strikes up Channel 3's Band of the Week, brought to you by Music Instruction Studio, molding tomorrow's musicians.
Made my way into the percussion section because I spotted the lone bass drummer for the East Ridge Pioneers here. What's your name?
I'm Derek Scott.
Derek, what year in high school are you?
I'm in 8th grade, actually.
Eighth grader and leading this band with the heartbeat of the bass drum. Well, we're going to get a little taste of what kind of music you guys play. So, East Ridge Pioneers Marching Band, thank you for being our
Band of the Week.
An old school rivalry with Hickson at Red Bank. This one on paper reads all Red Bank. Hickson can't score points. Red Bank's defense doesn't let anyone score points. The Lion D led by former UTC All-American Keontae Davis, his brother Jamel Davis. Keontae, by the way, with the Patriots right now. Let's get to Red Bank. The Lions were hosting Hickson tonight. Early first. This is the Wildcat defense drawing blood first, though. Maddox Wilkie's pass is tipped. Christian Hedges, right place, right time. Intercepted. Hickson's first play on offense. They didn't have the ball for long. Stripped on the first play. Under a mass of humanity, Red Bank's Ivan Young has the ball. Celebrate, young man. Seconds later, Wilkie on a line to a wide open Calvin Jackson. One of a few Jackson scores today. And what's a Red Bank game without a Derek Colvin pick six? He does it every time I'm there. Colvin will return this one 40 yards for another 6 points. Your final score, Red Bank 48-0. Back in North Georgia, Southeast Whitfield hosting Lafette. Raiders up 7-0. Porter Johnson once more. Rolling right, Johnson hits tight end Zach Cole. Make it 14-0 Southeast. To the other end, the Ramblers answer. Dakota Cathy bouncing around the left end. Short score, they're down 14-6. Southeast keeps the pedal down though. Christian Gillespie right through the heart of the defense. 47-yard score, 21-6. Nearing the half, Johnson, Zach Cole connect again. In the end zone, Southeast runs away with it 48-6. Hitting the scoreboard one final time tonight. In Alabama, Fife over Eider by a lot. North Jackson falls at Sardis, 19-13. North Sand Mountain by 20. They lose to Sylvania. Pisgah takes down Brindley Mountain. Gunnersville, Alabama blanks Scottsboro 45-0. In North Carolina, Murphy a winner over Robbinsville 28-12. Big game there. Hayesville taken down by Swain County 48-7. Andrews loses to Rossman 21-19. Do not forget, you can already vote for next week's game of the week. North Murray at Murray County or Bledsoe County at Tyner. Vote on our news Facebook page. The winner announced Tuesday night at 11. Of course, within minutes, we'll have all of the entire show's highlights, scores online and inside our app, WRCBTV.com. Search WRCB for the app. Thanks to everyone behind the scenes who helped piece another one together. What do you say in 7 days we fire it up again? Until then, stay safe, be blessed, be cool.
Friday Night Football is brought to you by Food City and Chattanooga Area Schools Federal Credit Union. We thank the Chattanooga area Chick-fil-A's for feeding our Friday Night Football team. Call them to order party platters for your next tailgate.